Forget what you've heard about not having regrets. It doesn't matter what Twitter guru or Silicon Valley CEO you've heard say it, everybody has regrets. Whether it's not thanking a family member before it's too late, not starting the business that you thought would succeed, or even devouring a whole jar of peanut butter in one sitting. Yeah, it happens. And that's okay. The difference is that some people use it as a lesson to improve their life and how they navigate in this world, and some people use it to wallow in self-pity. As long as you're using the former method, then regrets are perfectly healthy. Well, eating a whole tub of peanut butter probably isn't, but you get the point. In this short video, I'm going to reveal my biggest regrets in life and how you can avoid them too. First regret, not visiting my grandparents enough. When you're a kid, you think that your family are going to be around forever because you haven't experienced much death yet. Plus, you don't really understand the sacrifices that they've made for you. You're too interested in sports, partying, or whatever else you're into. When I was in my late teens, all I cared about was the next party. I'd look forward to getting drunk and getting girls, well, trying to, more than I would seeing my own family. And then in the morning, I'd be too hungover to go and see them, or not even be present even if I did. Which, as you know, is a common story for teenagers. My nan was born in Italy and she came to England when she was 20 years old. She couldn't read or write in Italian, let alone English, because she didn't have any opportunities for education. She worked so hard in this foreign country, starting from nothing, that she created a happy, healthy life for a big family. Luckily, I started to realise this and mature before she passed away, but I still do think about the times that I could have spent with her when I was busy chasing the next party. But I don't think that I'm a bad person for it, because what good would that do? I was just doing what I thought was right at the time. Instead, I appreciate the time that I did have with her and the sacrifices that she made with me, and I can just use it as evidence of why I should never choose superficial people and superficial events over the people who truly love me again. I'm sharing my story because I know that some of you that are watching this might have family members that you know you should visit or even just pick up the phone and call, and you know when you should. But you're held back by wanting to go out with your friends more, or caring too much about your work, or even just having to be consistent with who you have been up until now. And yep, you can fall into the grandchild who never calls archetype pretty quickly. And I can honestly say that those memories will be worth 10 times more than those other memories once it's too late. Regret number 2, not taking more pictures. Have you ever been in this situation? You're out and you're having a good time and you want to capture the memory. Maybe you've got a new haircut and you're feeling yourself. But there's loads of people around and you're feeling self-conscious. Plus, there's a stigma around taking pictures, as if you're taking pictures and you're not being truly present. I can honestly say that I've never looked back through old pictures and wished that I didn't take them. In fact, it's the opposite. I always wish that I took more. One day, your kids and your grandkids will be looking back through your old pictures, probably on some robot assistant. I just wish that I could do the same for my grandparents, because I have some pictures, but obviously there just weren't that many around in those days. Some of my most fulfilling memories have been going through old pictures with somebody that I care about and talking about our fond memories. It emboldens the connection you have with the people you care about. So now I've decided to take as many pictures as I can, no matter how many funny looks I get. And on the point about being present, being in a restaurant and scrolling through Instagram and then taking a story now and again for the clout, that's obviously not being present. But having your phone away and then whipping it out for a quick snap and then putting it back in your pocket when you're done, there's no part of you there that's not in tune with the present moment. Whether it's an iPhone, the internet, or even peanut butter, we need to be careful of groundbreaking inventions. Use it wisely and it will make your life better, but let it use you and your life will depend on it. Regret number 3, not stretching and warming up enough. I'm someone who has always loved playing sports and working out, even as a kid. And we could play football in the park for hours without stretching or warming up, and then do it all again the next morning. But I fail to account that this changes when you get older. Over the past few years, I've refound my love for sports and for weightlifting. But the problem is that I still had some old habits from when I was younger, and this caused a few injuries, including a recent lower back injury that kept me inactive for 3 months. So now I've incorporated stretching and warming up into my daily routine, and it's made a world of difference. Even if you don't play sports, not stretching or not being mobile throughout the day can cause serious long-term issues, especially if you're like me and you sit at a desk for about 10 hours a day. Now I block 20 minutes of my evening at the end of the day while I'm watching TV to just do some stretches, and I also do some foam rolling throughout the day when I've got some time or before and after sports. So I'll link the stretching routine that I follow in the description below. I found it on Reddit and it's working really well for me, so maybe it might help you. So there's two ways that I can look at these regrets. I could think of it as it being too late and just wallow in self-pity, or I could use them as opportunities to grow. And the people that choose the second options are the ones that end up going through life feeling fulfilled and at peace. So forget what you've heard. The only people that say they have no regrets are the ones that haven't taken the time to reflect on their strengths and their weaknesses. And if they aren't reflecting and moving forwards, then they're moving backwards. And I know it's hard to look at the parts of yourself that you're not proud of, but that's the key to getting a little bit better every day, which is a pretty decent goal to aim for. Thank you so much for watching. If you took any value at all from this video, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the like button and comment on your regrets and how they've helped you grow. I post weekly videos on building discipline and an unbreakable mindset. If you're looking to improve your life, then hit the subscribe button and join the community. I've also just released a free playbook to getting your life together. It takes you through the step-by-step process that I use for going from anxious and lazy to fulfilled and productive. It's completely free, so grab it while you can. It'll be the first link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.